Hey guys, Joe here from Everything Gaming 101, bringing you what I promised you last time. I did tell you guys the next deck I would be doing would be the SAO Asuna Waifu deck, and thanks to the mail that I got today from Ideal 808, I have now finished the deck, so I can now give you an actual deck profile of it, which is pretty sweet. So that's actually what I'm going to do right now. So onto the fun stuff now. You're going to see that some things are different than one of my last videos, but I'll definitely go from there. And let's do this. Alright. So, starting out with the level 0s, we play 4 Asuna Lays on the Sofa. Really good card, in my opinion, especially to start out for level 0. It's kind of like an acceleration, in a sense, for the accelerate ability, depending on what the top card of the deck is. But if the top card is not an avatar or a net character, then you just clock yourself with that card. But majority of the time you're going to see an avatar or net character because this deck is all Asuna based, which is really nice. So you play 4 of her because a 3500 level 0 is just too good not to use, especially for that kind of power. Then the next card we play 4 of, and a lot of people look at me crazy when I play 4 of this one, but I do it anyway just because, which is 4 of Asuna's True Expression. I really like this card because I personally like the acceleration you get between this and the level 1 Imprisoned Queen Asuna. It's really, really good because you just sit there and you go, drop this, and I've noticed that a majority of the times when I play against people who play Weiss Schwarz, not even necessarily competitively, but more so than on a casual basis, that if I have something either in the center stage or over here, they're going to try and press for the damage, so they're going to go into the spots that she's not. So then I just go in level 0 and I just change her into the level 1 that's in my waiting room, which is really, really nice. So that's why I play 4 of her, and plus on top of that too, she takes up a couple of slots that I couldn't fill with other stuff. So she does that too. Then I also play 3 of Asuna's Married Life. Very good assist card. I really like it because this whole deck basically just gives power boosts. I don't really have any act abilities. Everything's just an auto trigger, which is really nice. Very low costing, so you don't really have to worry about running out of resources, which is pretty sweet. But she's really good for when you play a Climax card. You just choose any one of your other characters, and it gets plus 1k until the end of turn. And then all other characters in front of her get plus 500. Which is really nice. And it's just an additional boost just for playing a Climax card. So there's really no reason not to use her. And then I also played this one to kind of take up a couple of slots, which is called Asuna's Special Moment. Another really cool card. I believe that during your turn, she gives your characters plus 500, if this camera will focus on it. Nope, my lighting's terrible. Sorry, guys. But during your turn, all their characters are plus 500, and then you can tap her down and another character to give something plus 1k. So if you're trying to kill something that's pesky, she can give you that last second boost. But she's really just kind of there to take up the extra slot in this deck. I'm thinking about honestly replacing her. The question is with what? I tried to keep this as Aincrad Asuna rather than ALO. So that's actually what this is. So then you also have Asuna Start of the Battle, just 2 vanillas, just cause really cool card. I really like the artwork for this one. Honestly, I wish they did this as the triple rare foiling for it out of the trial deck. But oh well. And it's also really cool. Not even clock fodder, but when you go up a level, if it's in your clock, you don't really need a vanilla past that, so you can just pop it into your level zone. So that's the level 0s. That's it for them. Now onto the level 1s. I play 4, which I'm thinking about cutting it down, but right now it's just too good not to, especially since it's the only searcher really in the deck, which is 4 Asuna Invites the Party. So I play 4 of her. She's the no cost. You drop her. When she attacks, if you have Star Splash, you can pay 1 of your stock, search your deck for any avatar or net character, and then add it to your hand. Really nice card, especially for late game if you need it, and it really sets you up. Or you can get that clock fodder for your next turn, which is really cool. And if you have 3 or more avatar or net characters, she gets plus 1k. Actually, I think it's just 3 or more characters in general. Avatar and net characters. So that's really good. And then I also play 4 of Asuna Takes Shelter. So this one's also really good because she does gain the level and the boost when she kills something in front of her, and that's where the assist character, the level 0, comes into play. I can't remember the name of it. I lost it already. What's it called? Asuna's Married Life. That's it. So when you play a Climax card, you just give her plus that extra 1,000, and she'll be able to run over what she needs to, and then she'll gain a permanent boost from the marker that goes underneath her once she kills that card. And she'll also go up the level, which goes really well with the cards that give power times the level of the character it is, but I don't really play those because I honestly think it takes a little bit too much to set up, and I think they're pointless. I'd rather just play a regular assist character because I'm just going to buff it up anyway by playing a Climax card. So it's really not a big deal. Then I play 3 of Imprisoned Queen Asuna. Reason why, obviously, because of the change effect. You can accelerate with her really, really, really well. And if for some reason you're running low on grade 1s, or level 1s I should say, rather than the Vanguard terminology, you can just put the level 0 down, and then Climax step, change, and go into level 1, which is pretty sweet. Really cool combo, especially if you really need a level 1 character, if you're just trying to not fall so far behind. Then I play 3, because there's no reason not to play 3 of these. I play 3 Self-Sacrifice. Really, really, really good card. I may or may not have read this wrong. I'm not sure. But Self-Sacrifice, I think, is honestly a really good card because, again, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because my gameplay might be kind of shady with it because, again, I don't really play competitively. Would I like to? Yes. I just need a community around my area. So if you're around the New York area, please come by and play Weiss Schwarz with us so we can get a local event started. Anyway, but I believe it just says as a backup that you can play this, and then your avatar net character gets plus 3,500. But I don't know if it's when just the card is being frontal attacked, or if when it's attacking in general, or if it doesn't matter, because it doesn't state it. I don't know if backups can be played either way. So like if my opponent's attacking into me, can I do it? Or if I'm trying to get over something, can I play this as well? I really don't know. So if you guys can actually help me out with that, that would be pretty sweet. Because that would actually answer a lot of questions. But if that's the case and you can play it on either turn, whether I'm attacking or being attacked, that card is just too good not to play. Then just because again I needed to fill up a level 1 slot, I'm thinking about filling it up with a different card. But I play 2 of Asuna's Positive Feelings. Really cool card, again, if you're trying to kill something that's in front of her. I don't play her for the Climax combo, because the Climax combo is a little too situational. And you just kind of sit there and, yeah. So you accelerate, you give her plus 3,500, and just kill what's in front of her. So that's the only really reason why I use her. And then she also teams up actually really good with that Lisbeth card that gives extra 2,500 power if you use an accelerate ability, which is kind of cool. So anyway, that's it for the 0s and the 1s. Time for level 2. So for level 2, I play 2 of Asuna Dozed Off. Really, really, really good card, especially with the accelerate ability, because it gains plus 3k until the end of your opponent's next turn. So it becomes a 10,500 beat stick that just sits there. And then this is also a Climax combo with the Sworn Promise Climax, that if you play that, your opponents can't use the Encore abilities, and it doesn't matter which ones, but your opponent cannot use their Encore abilities. So if they have stock or cards that you really need to get rid of that are really, really, really pesky, she's going to get rid of them, and she's really good. So you can just search her out with Asuna Invites to Party if you feel like you're going to need her late game, and then just go from there. Really, 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 really good card. Then this one's a really good card. Not my favorite in the deck, but it's a really good card. And you guys are also going to notice I don't have the SP. That is actually being shipped off. I sold that because my main thing is I'm trying to foil out Nisekoi. So I had to sell that to try and get my SP Chitoges, and I did so. Sorry guys, but I will get another SP of this soon, because I will, in time, try to foil out all my decks. And then, so, onto these 2. I play 2 of Lightning Flash Asuna. Really good card if your opponent's at level 3. And not even necessarily that you're falling behind, but if your opponent's at level 3, or if they're playing decks like Attack on Titan where they can cheat out level 3s at level 2, and say you're at level 1 and they're just going off and going crazy, you just play her, and then you can just knock out those level 3s that they cheated out, which is really cool. And then on top of that, they're not going to be able to get them back, because if I'm correct, they're going to go into your opponent's stock once they're killed. So it's really, really, really easy to buffer. And again, if my my play idea works with self-sacrifice, then you're just going to buffer up to be a lot. And then they're really not going to be able to get around that, which is really cool. Really nice kill card, in my opinion. Then I play 2 of Returning to the Front Lines. I'm thinking about playing this at more. Reason why I'm thinking about playing it at 4 is just because of the fact that if I played it 4, or not 4, at more than 2, I'll actually be able to get the combo off to change into the level 3 more often. But I use this to basically get some acceleration if I'm at level 2, and especially if I want to get some healing in, which is pretty sweet. And then of course I play 2 of Asuna Replies to a Proposal. So you play this, and then you play Returning to Front Lines, change into the level 3 that you use as clock fodder on your first turn, and you just go off. It's really nuts. So then for the level 3s, I don't play many. I only play 4. Most people are like, hey, why don't you play more? I'm like, because I really don't need more, because I get the acceleration I need with this one. I play 4 of Asuna's Commanding Strength. Reason being because once this is put onto the stage, either I think from your hand or by the change effect, I'm sorry, not even change effect, but by the effect of Returning to the Front Lines, you put the top card of your clock in your waiting room, so she heals when you change. And then the auto ability is also pretty sweet too, especially if you're trying to get the damage in, if you're just trying to really, really, really press. When she attacks, you could just pay 1 stock, and then discard a card, and all of your other avatar characters get plus 500 power and a soul. The plus 500 power obviously isn't devastating, so that's really not a big concern, but the extra soul to press to just get your opponent to death is insane. And then if you combo it with a Climax card that gives everything plus 1 and a soul, you're just pressing for a lot of pressure, which is really, really, really cool. So that's why I play her, because the combos are just endless for that extra kill. I feel like I'm almost playing Shinon, but Asuna, and prettier, in my opinion. And then onto the Climax cards. I obviously play 8 Climax cards. I play 4 Sworn Promise. Reason being for the Asuna Dozed Off, to make sure that my opponent can't encore anything that they had that I'm trying to kill. And then I also play 4 Star Splash. So I play 4 of these, of course, for the Asuna Invites the Party for that early game acceleration and that early game search, which is really cool, or even late game search. It just goes really, really, really well. So anyway, guys, that's my Asuna Waifu deck profile. Let me know what you think. Comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget, I'm also going to be giving away 6 packs of Attack on Titan Weiss Schwarz, since I was actually able to reach 50 subscribers, and I will be doing another giveaway once I reach 100. So what I'm going to give away, I'm not sure just yet, but once I reach 100, then I will definitely be giving something much, much, much bigger away. So stay tuned for that. Again, let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, and then check us out on Facebook also. We do have a Facebook fan page, so give us a like, and let me know, guys. If there's anything specific that you want to see, please feel free to drop a comment, give me a suggestion, and I'll be more than happy to do it for you as long as I can. Thanks again, guys. This is Joe from Everything Gaming 101, signing off, and I'll see you later.